Hello, Sonoma County. So every year, about this time of year, as we're getting closer to wrapping up 2022, looking ahead to 2023, we like to look at what might happen in the new year in the real estate market for Sonoma County. We do a lot of research, we talk to some experts, either locally and nationwide, and kind of compile the best information we can to better educate our buyers and sellers about how to move forward. Before we get into our predictions, I would like to address that there is no perfect crystal ball, right? To actually know for sure what's gonna happen. There's a lot of variables in the market, in the economics, and 2022 is a perfect example where we started in 22, where we thought we were going in 2022, and then where we ended up in 2022 was not exactly according to plan. So give us a little grace if a year from now, the end of 2023, these are not exactly on point, but I think we have a pretty good indication of where we're going. But before we get into that, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Julie, and we help people move in and out and all around Sonoma County every year. So if you're thinking of buying or selling in the next 30, 60, 90 days or more, reach out. We'd love to help you get a plan in place and get you in the best position.
So prediction number one, slowed demand from buyers. This is actually a really good thing because earlier in 2022, about 6 to 12 months ago, we were seeing a huge demand because interest rates were still low, multiple offers, buyers, scrambling to find a house, paying way over the listing price for a home, and did it make sense? I don't know. So with the slower demand, it's likely that buyers are going to find a house that they love and actually get it a lot easier, and also give sellers a better opportunity to list their home and find a replacement property and coordinate the sales of both and the move with a bit more ease, because that was a big reason why a lot of homeowners delayed their move, was they were fearful that they wouldn't have a place to move into.
So it was almost impossible for them.
It was.
The speed the market was moving.
Right. So the slowed demand from buyers is actually a good thing.
Prediction number two, let's talk interest rates. So in 2022, we started the year with interest rates, 3.5%, and all the predicators and the economists said that they thought by the end of this year, interest rates would be sitting at like 4%. Well, as we know, interest rates have nearly doubled that 3.5%. I think for a little bit, we're even over 7%.
Yep.
So going forward though, the economists do think that interest rates will settle back down into that 5 or 6% range. Again, we're gonna go with that for now because that seems to be about the best that we can find at this point, and interest rates just really are, with everything going on in the world, a little hard to predict right now, but that's what we've got.
Yep. Prediction number three, continued rising home prices. I know. We like to think interest rates have doubled, so home prices are going to get slashed in half or something just to make it all easier, and it's just not the case. We still have pretty good demand from a lot of different areas surrounding Sonoma County, and it keeps our values strong. We won't be seeing the 20% increases year over year like we did during those pandemic years when interest rates were, just over 2%. Thank God. But we will continue seeing 5 to 7%, which is normal for Sonoma County. Years prior, 5 to 7% was a great appreciation year over year. Think about it this way. If you buy a home now or in the next couple of months, by this time next year, you'll be looking at about 5 to 7% higher equity in your home. Not bad. If you wait to purchase a home, you're probably going to end up paying about 5 to 7% more than what you're seeing listed today. So food for thought, things to think about, but home values are going to continue rising.
Yes. Prediction number four, inventory is going to remain pretty low. Okay, we will see a little bit of an increase. We're already kind of seeing that, but overall, just due to the world politics and inflation and some local economic issues, inventory is going to remain low. Did you know during 2020, during the pandemic, we saw a 50% decrease in inventory. I mean, that was crazy. There was nothing on the market. It seemed, it felt like. We are still going to have some supply chain constraints, which is going to probably affect inventory, but we are seeing an increase in some new construction, which is helping. And homeowners are on the move again. people that were holding off selling because of COVID and the whole pandemic are now making those moves they've been wanting to make, which is also helping inventory.
Absolutely. And prediction number 5, which I think is really exciting given the previous 4, financing solutions to help your ownership goals given this new market that we're in going into 2023. It's been really exciting seeing what lenders are rolling out with to help buyers better afford buying a home in this current market. The financing solutions when interest rates were 2% was that the interest rate was 2%. You had higher buying power, it was great, you could get out there, you could afford more. And now lenders have gotten a little bit more creative. There's options to buy down your interest rate for the first few years, and a lot of times the seller can pay for this, not a bad idea. And then when you build up equity, you can roll it into another lower interest rate. There's seller financing, where the seller holds some of the value of the home for their tax benefit, and then you come in with the remainder of the purchase. Not bad. And then there's also assumable loans. Of course, while the interest rates were so low in the last couple of years, a lot of homeowners took advantage and refinanced. So they currently hold a mortgage at 2-3%. And if you qualify, you can take over their loan at 2 and 3%. So just because interest rates are, doubled at this current time doesn't mean that's actually what you're going to be paying when you purchase. The best bet is to reach out to us. We'll connect you with one of our local lenders that have all these options and see where you fit best, and likely you won't be paying the high interest rate.
So there's the 5 predictions. So buyers and sellers, really as we're entering in what we all call a more normal market than what we were in. Again, buyers, there's great products out there that can help you become homeowners. And sellers, 2023 is going to be a great time for you to leverage all that equity you built up these last couple of years.
Absolutely.
And still take advantage of the low inventory. If you are thinking of selling, reach out. We'd love to talk to you about how we help position a home to put it in the best light the day it hits the market, and how our proven marketing plan will get your home sold for top dollar.
Absolutely. So if you enjoyed this, pay attention throughout the next year. Hopefully these will all be true and put you in a great position for home ownership. Subscribe, go ahead and hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we release more information about all things real estate and Sonoma County.
Thanks for watching.